What's up, guys? This is Pedro. I want to welcome you to my Stuttering life, where you will hear the good, the bad, the very ugly. We're going to laugh, we are going to cry, but through it all, just know that you are not alone. So, let's get started.
Keep me up all night, 1 in a million, my lucky strike. Got me so high and then she got me, but she got me, she got me, she got me.
So, what speech therapies have you done to help you with your stutter? I've had over 20 years of speech therapy. I've done the behavior modification, as to where they tell you to slow down your speech. But as you know, if you are a person who stutters, if someone tells you to slow down, you know that's not going to work, because that will make you self-conscious of the words that are coming out that you cannot say, and then you just stop. So I was never a big fan of the behavior modification, because if you tell someone to slow down, for me, it just made it worse. And next, we use the tape recorder. So there was this long card that had a magnetic strip that you would feed into a tape recorder, and as it would go in, I would practice with my speech therapist the vowels and also consonants, and that helped me out a great deal, because I could hear myself with each card going through the recorder and reader. I could hear what I was doing wrong, and then I would practice and practice and practice. So that was a great tool. And then also, let me see, back in the 90s, I did something called the cafe system. So what that entailed is they put a motion detector apparatus right on your diaphragm, and so it was also hooked up to a computer. So on the screen there would be a little cursor, and then it would start out at the top, and then at that point you breathe. So, and then on the way down you begin to speak, and you would exhale as you were speaking. And so I did that for a while. I sounded like a robot, but you know, tried it for a couple of years, and that was a good tool. And then I used what is called the choral effect, where they put a little hearing aid in your ear or the headphones, and so as you are talking, your voice is multiplied, and so that way, you know, you are hearing a bunch of voices saying the same thing, and so that helped out a great deal. And lastly, hypnosis. Hypnosis was the best tool because it allowed my entire body to relax. As a person who stutters, you know that you are just filled with anxiety, fear, and all of your organs are all tensed up. But through hypnosis, I learned how to breathe through my diaphragm, diaphragmatic breathing, and that was extremely helpful because I had never learned to breathe through my diaphragm. I always had shallow breathing through my chest. And so when I learned through hypnosis how to breathe through my diaphragm and relax my entire body, I could say any word I wanted. Now think about that. All the words previous that I could not say, and there were so many of them. All the words that started with a consonant, I couldn't say. A lot of vowel words I could not say. But after doing hypnosis, I was just amazed. I could say any word I could. And it felt so good because that showed me that I can do it. That I can do it. I just have to learn the tools to help me with my stutter. Now, I have been through 20 years of speech therapy, so I pulled from every therapy that I had to help me become successful. And let me tell you, all my speech therapists were awesome. They were phenomenal. They had such a nurturing aspect which added to the speech therapy. I mean, it was just wonderful. It was just wonderful. So I use the various techniques that I have learned over the 20 years of speech therapy, and so that's what you're hearing right now. I could not even say my name when I was 5 years old, because my type of stutter is called neurogenic. It was caused by an event. I was attacked by a German shepherd when I was 5 years old, walking home from school. And after that point, I was in such shock and trauma that I didn't speak for almost a year. And when I did speak, it was a severe stutter. I couldn't say my name. I wrote on a little chalkboard, you know, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, and you know, that was rough. That was rough. But over the years of being in speech therapy, it has helped me to have a goal. I can do this. I can do this. I just have to learn and utilize the tools and techniques that I have learned over the 20 years of speech therapy. So that's my story. So I hope you had value. Be sure to like and share, and also subscribe. And so that way next week we will talk about relationships and people who stutter. Have a great day until we talk again.